Welcome to the Arlington Catholic Herald Podcast. We've got stories you won't find anywhere else. I'm Elizabeth Elliott, staff writer. Today we welcome Father Jack Peterson, an author and gospel commentator for the Catholic Herald. He is here to speak about the 40th anniversary of Youth Apostles. Father Peterson, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Beth. I'm happy to join you today.
So for those who aren't familiar with Youth Apostles, can you give a brief description of who they are?
Sure. Youth Apostles is a community formally established in the Arlington Diocese of men, and we have single men, consecrated men, married men, and consecrated priests who are all dedicated to bringing young people to Christ in the Catholic Church. And so we were founded 40 years ago, and we have 115 men in the community at this point, and that's our mission. We also have a sister community, the Women Youth Apostles, and they have just over 20 women in the community right now.
Oh, wow, that's neat. I didn't realize there was a woman side of things. Can you kind of describe how the Youth Apostles are at work in the Diocese of Arlington? And I understand they're in Richmond as well.
Correct. We have some men around the country, but the majority of our men and our women are working in the Arlington Diocese. The majority of our work is in parishes, doing youth ministry, as well as on campuses, helping with campus ministry. Oh. We also have one ministry that targets at-risk kids out in the Manassas area called the Don Bosco Center, and Father Ramon Dominguez, one of our priests, directs that ministry. So most of our work is just striving to bring young people to an authentic and real encounter with Jesus Christ through parish and campus ministry youth programs, and then trying to help them begin to live the faith authentically, certainly as adults.
That's amazing. Now, I understand I'm actually going to the 40th anniversary celebration on September 7th at St. Anthony's.
Yes.
And can you tell us what's in store for that?
Sure. Well, I think the most important thing for us is that we want to celebrate a Mass to thank God for His countless blessings upon us for the past 40 years, and for the privilege, really, of being called by Him to serve the young people in the Church. So it's a Mass of thanksgiving. We're super excited that Bishop Burbidge is going to be able to join us, and we're looking forward to celebrating that Mass in particular at St. Anthony's, which is where a large majority of our early years took place, and for the most part where the community was founded.
That's awesome. So what are kind of some of the highlight of the accomplishments of Youth Apostles over the years? Is there something you guys are particularly...
Well, I do think that one of the things we do is we help encourage vocations to the priestly and religious life in the Church. And, we have quite a few young men and women who have gone on to be priests and religious and consecrated members of communities over the years. I think another highlight is the fact that a number of our men are serving on diocesan level roles in various dioceses around the country. Here in Arlington, we have Kevin Bowley as a member of our community, and we have in the Richmond Diocese, we have both Mike School and Andrew Waring who serve down there in the diocese. One of our men is the director of the Office of Youth Ministry in Vermont, and we have another brother who is in charge of a diocesan-wide organization that is helping to train the people in the diocese down in Florida as well. So I think that those are some enjoyable accomplishments of the community. But honestly, I feel like the most important thing is that I think that we have really helped thousands of young people just either encounter Christ or fall more deeply in love with Him, especially through the Church and the Eucharist and the sacraments, the sacred scriptures, and service activities, and building community, which I think will help them to live their faith more authentically into their adult life.
That's awesome. Is there anything ahead for the Youth Apostles in this next coming year, especially with the anniversary?
Well, yes. We feel like we're in a really good position to grow more significantly at this point, and so we are developing a growth plan, and we're hoping soon to begin a campaign to raise funds to help us grow both our membership and our ministry, because the Lord seems to be setting on our heart an increasing desire to try to reach more and more young people with the love and the truth and the mercy of Christ.
That's amazing. So just one more question. Can you tell me how you came to join the Youth Apostles?
Sure. Well, the founder of the community, Dr. Escarte, ran the youth group at St. Anthony's, and I grew up at St. Anthony's. And so he ran the 8th grade religion class for me in my 8th grade, and then he ran our confirmation retreat, and then he was also running the Catholic Life community at St. Anthony's, and I joined that immediately upon graduating from 8th grade. And I really feel that ministry changed my life, and it gave me the great loves that I have today. My love for the church, my love for the Eucharist, my love for the sacrament of penance, my love for the scriptures, my love for community life, my love for serving. I really developed those loves in a very powerful way in high school, and so when I graduated from high school, I knew that I wanted to be a youth apostle.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
You are most welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Also, in our September 12th issue, meet Sister Pat Haggerty, a Benedictine sister whose jams and jellies are legendary in Bristow. We'll also have a feature on Springfield parishioner Ken Balbuena, who talks about his recovery from a brain aneurysm 2 years ago. Ask your parish how to get a copy, and just call us at 703-841-2590 or email circulation@catholicherald.com, and we'll get your subscription started today. Thank you for listening.